What is your secret dream that you wish it would be real? Ever fallen in love in a dream? Joyful and content dream, quickly ripped away with realization and sense of loss for something that didn't even exist when you wake up. That is both a very pleasant dream to be in, and a very unpleasant thing to wake up to, and messes with me at least 4 days or weeks after. Happened a small handful of times that I remember. Most recently, I discovered that when the dream is about someone you know, you get a whole other layer of confusion and shame thrown on top of that loss and disappointment too. Those freaking suck. I've had a few myself, but still vividly remember one I had about 10 years ago. You gonna meet them, bro? Go find them with your gut instinct. When I was 6-9, I kept dreaming of me being a thief in my group of friends on a fantasy adventure. We would go to the guild and fight monsters and travel the world. Hut up. Wish that was real. Nice. But also, maybe take up D&D. Live out that adventure in your head. Good idea. One problem. All my friends were imaginary. I was a lonely kid. It's worth checking for online groups in your area or Discord servers. Don't give up hope. You can be the thief you always dreamt about. Understanding enough about myself to use my brain in my favor, not against myself. One day. Okay, listen, that's cool and all, but as your brain spokesperson, I'd like to remind you of what you did in 6th grade again. I love this insightful response. Our minds are powerful. Be kind to yourself. I can bend an element such as on Avatar, preferably earth or fire. I was gonna say something like that, bend fire to cook food cause my kitchen sucks. But I want to have a life-changing field trip with Zuko so I can escape working in a fast food restaurant and work out what the frick I'm doing, instead of holding in my bloodthirst for Karens, or Uncle Iroh for the sage advice and to have a guardian in my life. And always wanna try Iroh's hot leaf juice. Awkward teenager or wholesome uncle, I'll take either. Leaves from the vine, fling so slow, like fragile Timmy shells, drifting in the foam. Little soldier boy, come marching home. Brave soldier boy, marching home. I hate you. I'm crying now, sad face. I live in the Pokemon world and all my pets are actually Pokemon. Once I had a dream in like 4th grade where I had a Rayquaza and I flew to school on it and everyone wanted to be my friend. Where I was just happy and content with life. My soul felt that. Stopping time. That is all. Well, if you're granting wishes, I wish that the guy I was supposed to be with would think for himself, instead of letting his bullet family and some random guy tell him that I'm with him for his money. My music going from 50 to 1 million views overnight. That one where I could still hold my dog. I am sorry for your loss. Love lasts forever. Hold on to that. I'll have to. No dog to hold. My ex and I to get back together. 11 years and 2 kids. A lot of history and I still love him so much. Been there. It won't give you relief you crave. I know. Thanks for the reminder. Heartbreak sucks. I have other dreams, but they aren't secret, so my secret one is, I wish I had a girl who loved me so I could wake up feeling loved and want to go to school to see her. Either that or my socks don't get tears. Both work. Start buying better socks. I recommend Smart Wool. My aunt died when I was 14 and she was 43. She was my favorite aunt and I was devastated. When someone dies, I wait for them to come visit me in my dreams. Weird, I know. I'm not religious. Consider myself spiritual. Sometimes, they come right away. Other times, I wait a long time. She came to me many years after her death. We were on this beautiful bluff with plants so beautiful, I never seen them before. She was young and beautiful again. We spoke about my life since she left and I felt such peace. We watched the sunset together. Then I woke up. I don't know what heaven looks like, but if it's like that, it was beautiful. Werewolf girlfriend. Don't judge me. Pretty hard to not judge. I wish I could own and operate a cute cat cafe that adopts out cats that need a home. There would be all these fun cat themed decor that the cats could use as perches and roots, and there'd be a back area only for the cats where they could go rest and distress with calm music playing softly. We'd also serve delicious cat themed coffee and tea drinks and cute little kitty cakes and treats and games. And we'd have kitten socialization classes and free educational courses for kids and for the community to help feral colonies in the area. To be a mom, I have this fear that I'll never get pregnant, and it constantly breaks my heart. Scared of tests as they might be bad news. I never talk about it, but it would be my greatest joy to have my own kid. Maybe you should start talking about it with someone, like a therapist. You don't need to have a serious problem to go there. I could imagine that this fear stresses you out a lot, and that might not be helping. Anyway, I wish you luck that you at some point will be a mom. That I'd wake up one day at 5 feet 6 inches, instead of still being a near 6 feet 4 inches. CIS. Female. My boyfriend plays in a band, and sometimes they play random shows together. Basement show, random house, bar downtown, etc. kind of thing. My secret dream is for him to make a sappy speech and then propose to me at one of those shows. I get all mushy even just thinking about it. Anakin didn't stop Palpatine's execution. The Jedi would have still been destroyed, but Anakin and Padme would have been together. I honestly just want me and my current boyfriend to make it through life together. He is truly amazing and makes me want to be a better person and to fix my mistakes in life so that we have a better future together. He is the first person to ever really treat me as an equal, and the first to always talk about our issues. He's truly the best person I've ever known. He's a little unsure of our future at the moment, because we're both 22 and he feels like he's a little young to be in how serious of a relationship we're in. We never intended to be a couple. It started out as a hookup that ended up with us seeing each other again and again until he asked me to move in. I have never felt this feeling of just knowing I don't want anything else. I don't know if this is what true love feels like or if it even exists, but I want this forever. And I hope he does too. We're going on our first vacation together in 105 days. A cruise to Nassau, the Bahamas. I've dreamed all my life of having a marriage and family that lasts and works through everything no matter what, and Ryan seems to be the one to want that too. Even if he is a little unsure right now. Time will tell, and I have faith. He's a little unsure of our future at the moment, because we're both 22 and he feels like he's a little young to be in how serious of a relationship we're in. I met my wife when we were both freshmen in college, and now nearly 15 years later we're happily married with 2 kids. Young people can be in serious relationships and it can work. The key is not being jealous of your single friends and valuing what you have in a committed, loving partner. Alternate timeline in which my dad's rich as frick and I don't have to really work. I just spend my days chilling in my huge ass pool, playing basketball and chess. Maybe go back to uni again. Med school, not engineering this time. It'd be cool to be a doctor. In fact, I'd settle on an alternate timeline in which I picked med school back when I was 17. Become an actress. I can cry pretty much on cue, and I'm good at acting, but I'm not good looking and turn beet red when I'm embarrassed, cry, etc. So I've never tried. But I always felt like I had such potential. At this point, just being an extra in a movie would make me real happy. Just to find a true friend who'd go through all the hardships of life with me. Someone who I'll probably never get to meet in my lifetime, sad face. Me being mentally stable. To bring balance to the universe by wiping out half of all life. Get rid of all the bugs in the world. Most life would disappear after that. Most of the organic compounds in the soil that allows us to grow food comes from them. Sorry, I meant all the bugs that don't deserve to live. Ticks, mosquitoes, hornets, wasps, and other things that freaking suck. That I could instantly download altruism to everyone in the world, put us all on the same page, remove people like Trump and Xi Jinping and others, and have a moral court where all knowledge of their ulterior motives and crimes is known. Making them pay for their terribleness while the rest of the world starts really working together, dismantling horrid industries and building a greener future together. Build cities from the ground up that are actually built around and inspire public transport, biking, walking. That I get to spend a good enough life. Just be able to stay happy until I die and not lose my hope to live anymore. I wish magic were real. That I wish I could choose and have a loving boyfriend. I would like to meet my twin brother. He died when we were born. I've felt lonely since I was little, because my mother can't have any more children. My parents and family gave an incredible amount of love and attention, but I feel incomplete. Or that my cat would still be alive. He died much too early due to a genetic effect. Man, I love this little asshole so much.